send money over there, etc., etc. No real threat to us either. As we can kind of point out, referring to why it may be a little bit hard to deal with someone who was, heavily involved in he's going absolutely crazy.
Who joined us live at the White House for more on the president's reaction to Putin's aggression. Lucas.
Yeah.
Good. Last night, Ukraine's president says Russia launched its largest drone attack of the war, and President Trump now told reporters he's considering sanctioning Russia.
3, 2, 3. Taste zero added sugar. Capri Sun, the taste of fun.
Hoeveel is jouw auto waard? Via wijkopenauto's.nl kun je daar snel en eenvoudig achter komen. Voer gewoon de gegevens van jouw auto in en je krijgt de verkoopprijs. Niet alleen een geschatte waarde. En na een snelle controle in een filiaal verkoop je ons jouw auto. Vraag nu jouw prijs op bij wijkopenauto's.nl.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Talked before about putting more sanctions on Russia. Is that something you're considering more seriously?
Absolutely. He's killing a lot of people. I don't know what's wrong with him. What the hell happened to him, right? He's killing a lot of people. I'm not happy about that.
And according to The Economist, Russia is now mass producing those drones. What once took a month to crank out, it now takes less than 3 days thanks to help from China and Iran. And NATO Secretary General says Russia now makes 3 times more artillery rounds than the entire U.S. European continent combined. And after the bombardment of Ukraine this weekend, Trump went further when he returned to the White House last night.
It's working.
Social, I've always had a very good relationship with Vladimir Putin of Russia, but something has happened to him. He has gone absolutely crazy. He's needlessly killing a lot of people.
Okay, let me read, man. Come on, give me time to read. I've had a real good relationship with Vladimir Putin, Russia, but something has happened to him. He has gone absolutely crazy. A lot of people, and I'm not just talking about soldiers.
Of Russia, but something has happened to him. He has gone absolutely crazy. He's needlessly killing a lot of people.
Absolutely.
Talking about
There's something wrong here.
turns attention on Zelensky, saying likewise, President Zelensky is doing his country no favors by talking the way he does.
And I have said this, right? And patriotism, I respect it, but unfortunately, a little bit.
That drew a rebuke from Republican Congressman Don Bacon, a former Air Force general, who said,
about Bacon on Trump's True Social Post. The first half of the message is perfect. The rest is done. Trump is attacking President Zelensky while Putin bombs Ukraine cities.
message is perfect. The rest is dumb. Trump is attacking President Zelensky while Putin bombs Ukrainian cities, and it is misguided. Moral ambiguity while one nation invades another is hurting Trump's credibility. Putin is making
the moral ambiguity while one nation invades another is hurting Trump's credibility. Putin is making a mockery of Trump, and Trump keeps attacking Zelensky.
and Trump keeps attacking Zelensky. And during recent talks in Istanbul, a Russian diplomat told his Ukrainian counterpart Russia's in this for the long haul and reminded him that Russia fought a 21-year war against Sweden. That war ended in 1721, Julie.
Lucas Tomlinson, thank you so much. Bill.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Putin's not going to basically recognize that he owns, let's say, Crimea. That, bro, that's not going to happen. Not how you think it is. And the world realization is an absolute stain these days. But all right.
Well, Julie, at least 12 people were killed in that huge air attack after Russia fired hundreds of drones and missiles at Ukraine in the middle of these negotiations. It all happened hours before both sides completed a major prisoner swap, exchanging 1,000 people on each side. Alex Hogan is joining us live following the story for us.
This is just crazy, bro.
Hi, Bill. Ukraine is reporting a record-breaking number of aerial attacks from Russia, once again citing that this was the largest drone attack since Russia's full-scale invasion began in 2022. So the Ukrainian Air Force says as many as 355 drones were fired just today, and it follows nearly 300 Russian drones that had been launched the night before. Authorities say 12 people died in the attacks, including children, and dozens of others were injured. The neighboring countries exchanging attacks and the largest prisoner swap in their 3 years of war. The countries traded more than 1,000 soldiers, roughly 300 on Friday, Saturday, and again on Sunday, as tearful families welcomed them home.
Bro, I'm surprised that this region, like specifically during this
moment of cooperation. The violence continues on both sides this week. Russia says its forces shot down 128 Ukrainian drones today over 12 regions. Following President Donald Trump's comments last night, Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov today said that Russia is grateful to President Trump for his assistance in organizing and launching this negotiation process. Meantime, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says that Russia is acting with a complete sense of impunity and that these attacks need to be met with new sanctions.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I can imagine here, man.
In London for us this morning, Alex. Thanks. Julie?
Welkom bij Door bij Paper, de toekomst van woningbouw. Wij maken bouwen slimmer, sneller en duurzamer. Let's bring in Fox News contributor Dan Hoffman, a former CIA chief of station. Thank you so much for talking to us today.
Thanks. Good to see you.
Great to see you. So, first of all, President Trump has very strong words for Vladimir Putin, and he does make mention of the fact that he's known the guy a very long time, yet he's surprised by Vladimir Putin's actions. Vladimir Putin is a different man, perhaps, president, than he was in President Trump's first term, and he seems that he will not be held back by this president when it comes to attacking Ukraine. Why haven't the stronger sanctions, do you believe, why haven't they gone into place, and how urgent do you think that needs to happen to prevent further attacks?
Well, I think President Trump has said that he was holding back on implementing those sanctions to give diplomacy a chance. Secretary Rudy last week spoke to that effect as well. What I would emphasize here is that Vladimir Putin is acting rationally. I'd encourage President Trump.
Good, man.
He's talking to
Well, what's up with you?
Director of CIA John Ratcliffe, and I'm sure he can get a leadership profile of Vladimir Putin. For Putin, Ukraine is an existential threat, not because Ukraine represents a military threat to Russia, but because what scares Putin the most is democracy. He could never allow a country like Ukraine with a sizable Russian-speaking population to build a democracy and enjoy commercial ties and strategic ties to the West, to Europe and the United States.
Yeah, no, absolutely. What would you advise the president to do next, and what message can he give to Zelensky?
Answer my
Because he does say
question.
that
What's up with you?
Zelensky's words are not helping the measure.
They're not. They're never
Great
going
that
to.
they've agreed on this 1,000 prisoner swap, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we've got a peace deal on the table. I mean, Zelensky agreed to the 30 days, but Putin is not agreeing to a peace deal unless Zelensky gives what Putin to Putin what Putin wants.
That's impossible.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. I think if you look back at Vladimir Putin's history, it's pretty violent. His term as president over roughly 25 years ago began with launching a war on Chechnya. He has launched massive cyber attacks on the United States, including solar winds during President Trump's first term, invaded Georgia, continues illegally to occupy parts of Georgia. And of course, this war in Ukraine, which essentially began in 2014 when Russia illegally annexed Crimea. So the key to dealing with Russia, I would argue, is leverage. And we have some leverage, economic leverage and military leverage. And the question for the United States is whether we pursue those secondary sanctions that Senator Lindsey Graham has warmed up in the bullpen ready to go, and whether we provide Ukraine with additional military arms to defend themselves, air defense, as well as offensive weapons.
Here's President Trump saying that he is absolutely considering Russia sanctions. Let's watch.
And you mentioned you're unhappy with President putting more sanctions on Russia. Is that something you're considering more through?
Absolutely. He's killing a lot of people. I don't know what's wrong with him. What the hell happened to him, right? He's killing a lot of people. I'm not happy about that.
No one will be happy.
And speaking of talks, okay, so you've got talks with the president and Putin not necessarily going well, but President Trump says that his talks.
You know, you're the only one I'm gonna give you
well.
super
Let's listen to
things.
that, and I'll have your reaction.
Very importantly, we had some very good talks with Iran yesterday and today.
You don't have to.
Let's see what happens.
I never asked for it,
I
but
think
thank
we
you.
could have some good news on the Iran front. Talks with Iran, and I don't know if I'll be telling you anything good or bad over the next 2 days, but I have a feeling I might be telling you something good. We've had some real progress, serious progress.
Do you think that progress possibly means to get Iran to stop fueling the war on terror when it comes to the Houthis, to Hezbollah, to Hamas? I mean, that's where Iran needs to reel it in, especially when it comes to their weapons development program.
That would be amazing. That was a thing.
Right, we haven't quite got to that level
Yeah,
of
right.
negotiation yet.
I can see it, bro. I can see it.
Iran is a nuclear threshold state. Iran wants to be able to enrich uranium. According to their foreign ministry.
And why, bro? Why?
That they won't even agree to a 30-year
you-
hiatus where they would not agree to
You are making me more smile than. This is it's weird. It's weird why you are being so. Why you being so kind? Why you say you blind? Yeah, I haven't seen any of what you just sent. So, but I appreciate it. If you actually did it, then thank you, bro. You didn't have to do it. Like I said, you don't have to do it, man.
It would be amazing if we could actually stop all of the funding, let's say.
I'm just out here just relaxing.
Figure that out.
Yeah, I'm just helping people. But you could have used that money for you whatever you need for yourself.
You could utilize it for some type of power.
Or donate it to good peoples, man. Not me. I'm an ugly people. Not a good people.
The end game for that scenario here. Now, it's interesting.
I'm trying to be a good person.
In the video itself, they kind of spoke about how Trump
You say, but how are you? How are you seeing the chat? I am seeing the phone. It's through my phone.
At what time have you seen Putin publicly or in Trump's face specifically disrespect
but I can't see. I can't receive anything of what you just sent. But I appreciate it though. If you actually did it, then thank you. You didn't have to do it. Like I say, I appreciate it.
That in itself is most likely
But
why he's
where are you
really
from, bro?
aggressive.
I think I spoke to you yesterday.
Most likely. That's why he talks to his fans, but
There
also
we
at the same
go.
time Zelensky is in fact poking the bear.
Yeah, man.
Like
Yeah,
people
this
are
little monkey
tempted
need
and
the.
trying to like depict himself
Yeah,
as
man. I
the
also have a
good guy.
banana, you know. Yeah, little
In
monkey is
uncomfortable
enjoying himself,
situations,
bro. He
right?
should
But
do the
this is
same.
not working, bro. It's not.
No, no,
So
no, 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 no.
you're figuring
I'm
out some
actually a
other
monkey.
way to
I have a
communicate.
banana and I'm
Another thing
working
that can
out.
happen,
So he's
it's
right.
called pregnancy.
You know,
This
monkeys
guy
need,
who was never
monkeys do.
happy
Monkey say, monkey do it.
stuff, bro.
And monkey's happy too, motherfucker.
The worst things are and continue getting, bro. Putin is excessively petty, bro. Right? But guys, listen, let me know in the comments what you guys think. In the meantime, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. I'll catch you guys later.
He thought he would change the mood. He thought he would change my mood. He thought I would be mad at him. He thought I would be sad. He thought he thought our day would be screwed up, but he failed, man. We are still happy. We are enjoying our day, and yeah, we are blessed too. Hopefully, yeah. Bro, what are you still doing here, bro? Mr. Samuel what the Faswick? What are you still doing here, bro? You say, yeah, keep yapping. I will still yap until I die, my guy. Shit, it's not on you. Only person that can stop that is probably my mother. Oh God. You say you're from Canada. Okay, okay. Help out, man. But what's your name? What's your actual name, Mr. Chill Guy? What's your name? How old are you? You know why I'm asking? My name is Zaijan, and I'm 18 years. Okay. I mean, do you mind me? Do you mind me putting you on? You know what? You are just because you are a chill guy and your name is Chill Guy. Nice to meet you, Zion, right? Zion is your name. Nice to meet you, and I'm gonna put you on mod. I'm gonna add you as a moderator. You can remove you can remove the idiocracy that you're seeing in the chat. So now you're a mod too. I appreciate your whatever you did. You didn't have to do that, bro. You sent. I think you sent a couple. You say Cyan, Cyan. It's Seiyan. Okay, nice to meet you, bro. What's up, Bob the Burger? Am I saying it right? It's Seiyan. It sounds more like Saiyan. Like Dragon Ball Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan. Is it Saiyan or Cyan? Cyan. Let me know. Seiyan. Okay, Seiyan. Seiyan. So it's Seiyan. Nice to meet you, man. You can just call me Dimanta, bro. bro, suck a dick, man. Samuel, Mr. Samuel, go and suck a dick. Maybe you need that, but you don't. You know, you finally saw a black dude, and I think I think you had this BBC dream in your mind, and now you're willing to suck mine, but I'm not willing to give you anything. So I'm like, the only advice that I can give you is go and suck a dick, bro. Like they're everywhere. See, the gays don't complain. Somehow you gotta complain. Shit. I say you can call me Dimanta, bro. I mean, you found me. You found. How did you find my channel? What does it say when you enter my channel? It say Dimanta is live, so call me Dimanta. This little monkey is about to eat a banana for your ass. Hopefully you're gonna enjoy that shit too. You can remove him, like I said, you can remove him. You are a moderator now, so yeah. You finally get to see the idiocracy of some people online, So sometimes I complain. Nowadays, I let people see how people act. It's just it's very disrespectful. It doesn't affect me. Like this forever. But, she did way too much. Let's watch that shit. Look, there we go. Huh? Monkey's about to eat the banana with enjoyment.
Cultivating that taste. We are for those who know the difference is gargantuan.
Mom and Dad. Okay, we got noodles. We did this before. What we doing now?
Queso theater.
It was a Davos video, and he said,
You are a chill guy, bro. You are a chill guy.
that means I'm just doing what he did. Monterey Jack and white cheddar. Cheese and I couldn't find it. What he's going to do is use all this leftover cheese because it only
This looks
has
like a
the Monterey
pizza.
Jack cheese in it. So I'm just
Ramen noodles.
all of it.
Last time it looked good, but it's the cheese. If you put cheese on something and you put it on and you roll it, it's gonna always look good. You can have breakfast sprouts under it.
Okay, this lady, I have to. I'm about to show you something. I live in Europe, man.
Okay, hold on. Oh Lord.
I need to get this.
I'm with you. Hold on.
Is that caramel milk?
I ain't never had a lasagna with pepperoni.
I was just going to say, who puts pepperoni in the pot? Wow.
I'm trying to see if I
Yeah, Europe.
Pretty.
Like a country called Holland. Search it up.
like pizza, and that's cool. But look,
This don't taste like
what you call them now?
That's probably going to be all we taste.
I think it's gonna be good. We good. We good on this. We good. I ain't gonna. We 50 minutes.
You're welcome to find me, my guy. You're calling me a liar, oh? Nah, bro, I live in Europe. How do you want me to prove that I actually live in Europe? Hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up. Is that a fucking. Whoa, 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 whoa. This made. Nah, 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 man. I say, bro, Samuel, your mom so fat. And queso Fiera. Who's Garlock? Who's Garlock? I know queso, but I don't know who Garlock is. Even if you find me, bro, I'll you know what I mean. If you find me, if you ever find me, I fear more for you than you fear for me. Just to let you know. man's moving different, my guy. You know. Abdul, appreciate it, bro. But yeah, I don't get I don't get compliments from dudes. Thank you. Mostly it's women, but I appreciate it, bro. Just don't make it too weird. Yeah, ja, 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 ja. Let me read what a little monkey with his Indian friend got upset. Oh, you know who's Indian? Who's Indian? The monkey left. He give up. The little monkey is back, bro. Eh? You know what? Let's say let's say bye to Mr. Samuel because he just cannot. He just doesn't want to listen, bro. And bro, move him from this chat. Hopefully we can. We'll never get to speak to a person named Samuel Fasuik or whatever. I don't know where he's from, but yeah, it's just we don't need people like him. You know what I mean? Like we don't know you, and shit. There we go. Bye to Samuel. Yo, bro. What's up, Mr. Warm Random? Warm Random. Yeah, I was about to show you a couple shit, a couple stuff. Wait. noodles.
I'm just doing what he did. Monterey Jack and white
This woman got. Sometimes she got crazy ideas to make food.
use all this leftover cheese because it only
She basically freestyling, and most times I disagree. But this time, this 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 is different. She took ramen noodles and she put cheese all over it. She put in
this is the only pan you got.
tomato, cheese, tomato over it. There's milk.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Hold on.
Looks like milk. It's milk. It's kind of milk.
Okay.
I ain't never had a lasagna with pepperoni.
I was just gonna say, who puts pepperonis in lasagna?
Wow.
She did it. She did it. Yeah, cheese all over it.
It's looking like pizza.
It is. Look. It looks like a lasagna.
Boom. Put a little, this don't taste like a little, what you call them now?
That's probably gonna be all we taste.
Say somebody say that's nasty. Not gonna lie. That's why I say she always freestyling, bro. I just wait for the. Just wait and see. Just wait and see. Welcome back, chill guy. Look, you see. That's why I say, just wait and see. What's up, Prince?
Then it got pepperoni in there.
Oh my gosh.
But
You see, it actually worked out. It looks busted too, man. The last time she always freestyle some crazy fucking food, and
good. The noodles
it
look
looks
flavorful.
good, bro. It looks good. Oh my god.
I know it.
Yeah, I know that she tastes good.
I know it.
This has got to be the best thing ever. The best thing ever.
All right.
She say best thing.
That actually look good.
I'm just gonna finish this.
It look like I can take that down.
Talk your shit. You see, that's different. Like I say, she's trying though. She's trying.
Gun jezelf een plezier van de enige echte spaarrood.
You say, I know those noodles are soggy, bro. Just let her be, bro. Let her be. I know it's freestyling. It's how do that? We call it hood food. If people start freestyling on food, it's basically it's trash. It's always trash. She was putting noodles instead of actual um, pasta, actual instead of actual pasta, she used some ramen noodles. Yeah, that shit will never taste the same. I play multiple games, bro. But today I just decided let me just watch videos for now, and maybe later I might play some games. But now I'm just relaxing. Want to talk to some few couple folks and just enjoy myself watching videos, bro. No, I don't play Roblox today. No, no.
Some bread, a
Yeah,
tomato,
tomato
and a jalapeno.
and a jalapeno. Okay, we got another one, yo. We got another one. We got another one.
Got
Dry bread,
and a jalapeno.
tomato, jalapeno, and salt. Salt. Men's different. Bread is dry as shit.
The top of his mouth too.
Jalapeno must be hot as shit. You munching it.
When he eat,
Vegan's worst nightmare.
Open your car.
It's Mr. Chill Guy. No problem. Thanks for being in the chat, bro. And you're always welcome to.
Mm-hmm.
You're always welcome in here, man.
I know it. Yeah, you better turn that camera off quick. Start burning. That's why you start coughing. Okay, that is a sandwich filled with mayonnaise. That is disgusting. Goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. Stomach turning. Oh. Hey, you said that. No, I need some more.
Is that mayo?
That ain't. Mm-mm.
Mayo.
Mayonnaise ain't even got no taste, so why do people want so much of it?
That is
See if it
mayo.
was ranch.
That is
Okay.
indeed mayo.
Excuse me. She pulled the wrench out. But it's still a lot of mayonnaise on there. I ain't gonna shut up all the way. Look at that. You seen that? Big glob of it.
Hey yo, one random. Are you not from? Are you not from Holland, bro?
Extra mayo to the utensil spot, and you got more. I got Church's chicken. And I see, is that a McDonald's? That's McDonald's. I know.
That's a lot of sauce.
When I see it. Okay.
That's just too much sauce.
Damn. I forgot.
You say you live in Jamaica. Okay, okay, okay. Oh yeah, I remember. I spoke to you yesterday. You're from Jamaica.
As long as he ain't got no extra sauce. Okay, never mind. Shit. He ain't get no white sauce, so that's cool. Cause he go overboard with that shit.
Yo, bro, Prince
That's cool. That's
Canal.
mild. That's a thin ass sauce. You understand?
Bro is doing too much. Bro is doing too much with the sauce, man. Why you doing this, bro?
Macaroni and cheese will go crazy with
A lot of sauce. A lot of sauce.
apple pie, which I never had.
A lot of sauce.
Thank you. I'm so glad you did that.
I hope.
This is actually better than the original. Really?
Apple pie. You wanna dip it with a sauce, bro?
If you see me eating both items in one setting, we just.
I'm sure how to make some incredible.
Yeah. He's dipping everything on the sauce. Bro got a donut, it will dip it on the sauce.
I'm talking about.
I must apologize in advance if you get addicted.
I'm about to.
Sometimes talk to some buttermilk, Russian hot sauce until you're satisfied.
Right.
I'm just gonna season this with love.
Okay.
And now we marinate this until we lose.
That's what I'm talking
Make my
about.
favorite 20-minute mac and cheese.
I cannot show you too long. Not for too long. Not for too long.
Slight bubble, kill the heat, and added some pre-shredded cheese. That's gonna save you plenty of time. Without using the roux. You can also add some Colby Jack if you'd like. Look at that cheese.
Yeah.
No macaroni. On your baking dish, make a single
Mac and cheese.
quick layer out of our cheese. Finally finish with your macaroni. Then finally
Why y'all don't put the chicken inside of it?
375.
Mac and cheese is. I think mac and cheese is just too much, man.
More spices. Then we're gonna throw in those beautifully marinated chicken chunks. And then we drop into oil set at 350. After 5-7 minutes, you should have perfectly golden popcorn chicken. Hot honey calls for some butter, cayenne pepper, lemon juice, and kill the heat and lots of honey. It's time to get our chicken long.
You say go on Google or Chrome to do what?
On that. All right, chicken. Oh, okay. Cut the back out of it. Boom.
That's just foul.
Clean the raw. Boom. That's some milk.
Add the milk, salt.
That was that's flour,
Okay.
bread, covered like a baby. Every time I see somebody do this, I'm thinking of they gonna make a spear. But
Spear, bro.
that's what he about to do with that. That's what he about to do with that. Yeah. And then he ain't put. Okay, I was about to say he ain't put no seasoning
Enjoy
on
your
it.
studies, my guy.
He doing it now. Okay, it smells good now. Let that hot, that fire get to it.
I'll see you next time,
Let
bro.
that fire get to it. What are these songs? I thought you gonna be a rap,
Ooh,
but I don't think they is.
he's flipping it.
If they is, just say I'm right. If I'm not, just tell me what it is. See, that's what
God
I'm talking
damn,
about.
that shit
Let
look
that
busting.
marinate. When you cook rice, you ain't cook. Okay, what we cooking today, my lady? Right, that's salt. I know that.
She looks, but
I
okay.
don't know
You
what
know
that
what?
is.
I'm not gonna do on that. She looks beautiful.
All right, that's still. I know that. I know that because they look like French fingers. Red crumbs. Salmon. Boom. Okay.
You say go on Google to do
Okay.
what, bro?
And I ain't gonna watch. I thought I was about to look at
Yeah,
something.
she does
I
look
ain't gonna
good.
watch. All right.
God damn,
Honey, brown sugar. Okay, I like how this going. That's a big house.
that's a big house indeed.
That is a
She living
big
different.
house.
This is a big fish.
I need to just go walk around big house or something. How do you feel walking around the house like that? What is that? I don't know. Boom. Okay. Look like ribs. All right. Oh, got the bagels. Hold on. Y'all doing healthy. Y'all going healthy on the boat.
Yeah,
I
man.
see what you're doing. Okay. I see.
It's
And then
okay.
you sit in the pool. That is so nice. How much money you gotta have that?
Hella mula.
That's a great question. How much money, nigga? Okay, we got, I don't know.
You got more cookings.
Okay. Boom. Do that. And you got the
Is that the same girl?
bread, right? Some lemon zest. Some blueberries. There you go. That'll wake you up right there. I don't know why I like blueberries so much. Okay. And boom. Okay. You is making the bread like a loaf or something, ain't you? Yeah. I'm gonna stop acting like I didn't know. I seen pictures. I seen the picture. I knew what it was. Okay.
It's a
That's not.
bread.
It
It's a
was just
bread.
a thumbnail. I don't know what that is though. That butter?
What the fuck is that?
Yep, that's butter. That's butter. That's butter. Can't believe she make her own butter.
JJ's on London.
Bread.
It's streaming live.
Oh, that looks so good.
It's a bread. I told you.
Oh, he's so busy with that. Mm-hmm. Now imagine that with some ice cream. Get that butter. Get that ice cream. That ice cream gonna do it to you. With the blueberry? That's not like cake though. It's a bread. All right, we got some steak. Boom. Already chopping it up. Clean your space. Go ahead. Got the pasta noodles. Stop playing with it. Okay, what kind of pasta is this? Okay, that's an onion. Is this red or white sauce? It's gonna be red.
Okay,
Okay,
that's impressive.
tomatoes.
Okay, his cutting skill is different, bro.
Yeah, mushroom. Cube. Tomatoes. Little baby tomatoes. Some garlic. Okay, boom. Put the
Could have just
spinach and the cheese and the
speed that shit
lime
up.
and the what else? Pesto. Presto.
That's
Pesto.
pesto, yeah.
Whatever. That's some cheese. And I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, he put bacon in it. Never mind.
That is bacon. Okay, I cannot eat this.
Oh, it's crunchy. And then you got golden
I
syrup.
cannot eat
Okay.
this. There's a lot of things that I can't eat.
Oh, ooh. Okay.
Mm, I'm good.
No, you did. Well, what a damn thing.
I'm good. He came with bacon. I was like, no, no, no go, no, no.
Okay. Oh, Burger King. Okay.
Why do people like to put they like to a bread and then a burger on top, and then you put fries on top of it and then sauce. Disgusting, bro.
What you do, never mind.
Now you wonder why people start getting fat.
I mean,
I'll show you guys. This is too much.
made noodles, and all it was just noodles in there.
What she is doing is too much.
Burger King. Okay. Mad about what you do. Never mind. I'm mad.
You see?
Be cool.
That is not busting at all.
Like everybody else do. She had to put a whole heap of ranch on there. I was on your side for a couple seconds. Okay, you gonna pull more ranch on there. Okay. It's making my stomach.
Mine too.
King too.
But not like that. I'm not one of Burger King, but not like that. That's just too much.
It's not supposed to hit.
Now we're looking at.
To have a buy one get one free, and not that long ass chicken sandwich they want to give out.
I'm glad that's over. What the fuck was that?
Plastic bag away. I know they coming from.
Let's.
Ontdek de nieuwe Bosch Unlimited 10. Pleisterveldjes zijn...
No, it's about to start. Curious. Why?
Right, so this is a suggestion VA channel number. Then in the video. There are going to be a lot of things that were legal then, but it's not socially acceptable any longer. Those type of things, guys. But let's check it out.
Much unregulated. The rules were just different back then, and we wouldn't have it any other way. But the things that seemed completely normal have over time become outlawed. So let's take a look back at all the things we did back in 1968 that are now illegal.
All right, let's go.
Let's get it.
Back in 1968, turning 18 meant, and in most states, walk into a bar and order a drink. It certainly wasn't
Especially
unusual to see high school
alcohol.
seniors celebrating their birthday with a legal beer.
Of
In
course.
some places, even younger teens could drink beer or wine legally, while hard liquor required you to be 21.
Drunk. Okay, wait. There was like a what? Oh. So you were 18.
The alcohol, yeah, 20. You have to be 21. That's true.
But I'm not sure there's much of a difference there. You can get.
It's true. That is true. That is true. You can get blackout with a beer as well. The amount, it's the amount to what you're drinking.
Mostly because the federal government threatened to cut highway funding for states that didn't comply.
Let me see what I can do. Yeah. What's up, Blue Thunder?
eens doen? Hoi, ik ben Maarten. Wil jij weten hoeveel jouw auto echt waard is? Ga naar wijkopenauto's.nl.
Alright, so this is a suggestion via a channel number. The name of the video.
Replaying itself.
A drink.
Is
It
replaying
certainly
itself.
wasn't unusual to see high school seniors celebrating their birthday with a legal beer. In some places, even younger teens could drink beer or wine legally, while hard liquor required you to be 21.
Trump. Okay, wait. So you're 18, you could drink beer. Oh, like spirits and things like vodka. It's 21. Bro, the difference there. You could.
What you up to? I'm just watching videos, man. I've been outside. I've been.
And as long as you could walk the
I
straight line,
went to the
police
store.
officers let you off with the warning.
I did
It
some
wasn't
couple
until the
workouts.
1980s that the legal
When I
age
came
was
back,
raised to
I
21.
took me some shower.
Government threatened to cut highway
What
funding
else?
for
I
states
spoke to
that
my
didn't
brother,
comply.
and
Hey, listen,
now I'm just out here
specifically if there were like a
relaxing, man.
accident, I think that's fine.
Watching some videos,
If you grew up in the
resting a
1960s
bit.
or 1970s,
I felt like
you
I've
probably
been
heard the
moving
back of a pickup truck at least once.
for a while,
You were
which I
driving home from a
shouldn't
baseball
have
game, or
been
just
doing,
cruising
but
down the
yeah,
highway with the
I
wind in
enjoyed
your face.
myself.
It was a part of normal life. No one worried about
What are you up
so
to,
the truck
Mr.
bed was
Lusanda?
often full of kids. Today,
I remember
most
yesterday
states
you
have
told me
banned
that you are a boy,
practice,
so yeah.
especially
What are you
at
up to?
speeds over 25 miles per hour. But for those who remember, it was just another great thing to love about the 1960s.
That's cool. I mean, crazily
It
dangerous.
might sound unbelievable now, but in 1968,
What's
it
up,
wasn't
Sujewa?
strange for a high school student to bring a rifle to school. In these rural areas, hunting was a way of life, and plenty of teenagers kept shotguns
Okay,
in their trucks so they could go straight to
what
the
subject?
woods after class. Some schools even had rifle clubs where students practiced marksmanship under a teacher's supervision. A gun rack in a truck window wasn't a reason to panic. SWAT teams were never called, and teachers didn't think twice about it. Times
And what subject are you doing in your homework? Math and English, okay?
I mean, people have changed. Like the advent of social media.
Where do you struggle the most?
Society that we're currently in, yeah, I mean, I can imagine. Things are different, massively.
Or are you pretty good at both?
Should stay labeled this. Right? Like if every singular thing for clout.
How to partner with Legacy Box.
So really quick, guys, what Legacy Box basically is, I'm going to
Lusanda can tell you where I'm from.
Chemistry sets weren't just
Ask the chat.
they were also
Ask the chat.
Kids could mix real
You say I am very good with all subjects, but not so good with Zulu. Bro, I asked you to teach me Zulu. And you're saying you are not so good at Zulu.
Mercury was also a common ingredient. Kids played with the liquid metal.
I'm asking you to teach me Zulu, and now you're saying that you are not so good at it.
Scientists, but over time, the risk of burns or poisoning became too great, so the dangerous chemicals were removed completely. And with that,
I remember yesterday. I remember the word that you told me yesterday. Yeah, I wrote it down.
compared to what kids
Yeah,
had
man.
in the 1960s.
Yako Thunder.
Cherry bombs in the 80s.
Hey, Lusanda.
Salutes.
Yako Thunder. And I remember another one. What you told me. You say, nah, I'm not.
For the blast. Some kids even use them for fishing, tossing them in the water to stun
You
fish.
remember you told me Sela Ushada Nami. I'm learning too.
from this era, I just want to congratulate you for making it. Sure, I have no idea how,
Yeah, what's up, Gap?
we even have a generation now. I'm going to be completely honest.
Yeah, I remember you from yesterday. What's up? How you doing?
There's a level,
The guy from Lebanon, right?
guys. Okay?
Government banned these high-powered fireworks, but anyone who grew up with them remembers the sheer thrill in and occasional terror of setting them off.
I remember M80s and like blockbusters.
Believe it or
In the
not,
90s.
there was a time when cracking open a beer while driving wasn't illegal in many states.
Okay,
Some people
okay.
kept a cooler in the passenger seat for long road trips, and drive-through liquor stores were a common sight. Police didn't pull drivers over unless they were obviously drunk, and as long as you could handle your vehicle,
Sujewa Usalama Alikum. What does that even mean, bro? I cannot speak. I cannot speak Zulu, though. Hey, Lusanda, what is he saying?
The 60s and 70s had some wild toys, and one of the strangest was Whammo's
I think we should do a pop quiz about what?
It came in a tube, and you'd squeeze out a blob, stick it on a straw, and blow it into a big, colorful plastic balloon.
That's cool.
Problem, the stuff was packed with toxic fumes, and you could feel it the second you open the tube.
Of course.
Some kids would get
A
lightheaded.
pop quiz about what?
Although it was fun,
I thought you was doing your homework, bro.
it wasn't safe, so eventually it disappeared from store shelves. But if you ever played with it, you'll never forget that strong chemical smell.
Delicious. Guys,
What? Before the modern movie rating system, films in 1968 had far fewer restrictions on content, and what audiences saw often depended on the theater's discretion.
Okay.
Hollywood still followed the remnants of
You say, I don't know, man. Okay, I hear you.
1960s, filmmakers
Night
were
of the
pushing
Living
boundaries
Dead.
with violence,
Shit.
language, and adult themes. Movies like Bonnie and Clyde and The Wild Bunch shocked viewers with their graphic shootouts, while Rosemary's Baby delivered psychological
Yeah, just a chill guy is back in the chat. How you doing, bro?
way of knowing if a film was suitable for kids, and many young audiences ended up watching movies that would easily
You say, what are you looking at? I'm looking at the TV. I'm watching a clip right now about some old stuff that was allowed around the 1960s, which are now just forbidden or banned. Deuces.
The design let one side slide down, making it easy to pick up a sleeping baby without waking them.
yeah, could they pull it down themselves and fall out?
Cribs were standard in homes, hospitals, and daycare centers. But over time, it became clear they weren't as safe as people thought. The sliding mechanism could fail, leading to dangerous gaps where babies got trapped. After multiple tragic accidents, they were finally banned in 2011.
Bro,
If you were a kid in the 60s,
wait.
you
Let
probably
me
remember mosquito trucks
say
rolling through your neighborhoods.
Seijan, right? Seijan.
Those kids, you didn't run away.
You say your grandma had cancer. Okay, that sounds terrible, bro.
The air.
Most of these people, all right now in this day and age, would be like anti-vaxxers.
I hope she'll heal from it, bro.
Anti-vaxxer, and you were a child.
Okay, I wanted to say
DDT, bro.
I pray that she heal from sickness, and but I wanted to ask you, what country are you from?
No one thought about the long-term effects back then, even though the smell alone should have been a warning. It wasn't until scientists linked DDT to cancer.
Stage
that it was
2.
finally banned.
I have
Today, the idea
honestly,
of kids
I have
shooting
no,
pesticide trucks, but back
I have no knowledge about which stages are people's having,
special about getting
cancer.
a
I have no idea.
machine in the
So
1960s. The
it's because
bottles looked
sometimes
at
it's
big
just
glass, and you had to
you,
use the built-in
you just
opener
don't
to
want
pop the
to
cap. If you
have
returned
that
the
information.
empty, you got
It's
the
just
deposit back, something that encouraged
you don't want to
kids
have that
spending
conversation
money,
with
but
people.
glass
You know.
breaks. And
Just
plenty of
continue
people
living,
learned that
bro.
the hard
Enjoy
way
your.
when pulling a heavy glass bottle from the vending machine, making it a liability for soda
I
companies.
wanted to say I'm less aware about what that means, to let you know. But it sounds terrible. But I pray that she heal from it.
Switch also saved them money because plastic was cheaper to recycle and manufacture.
Bro, do you think I should make my own channel? You have your own channel. You can just post videos. So just do stuff, man.
So kids love to play cops and robbers or cowboys and Indians in the street, running around with guns that today would send a SWAT team rushing in. But back then, no one batted an eye, and police rarely overreacted. But as times changed and real-life incidents blurred the lines between toys and weapons,
In 1960s, kids used to play with actual guns. Actual guns. That's stupid.
Okay. Recollection Road loves. All right, guys. All right. All right. All right. All right. So
You say in real life you look like a robot. Okay, that's
I
dope.
just want to congratulate you. I just want to go ahead and watching I Love Lucy on the television, guys. Was that a
That too, you know. You know how tough it is. You know how tough it is to be alive in 2025. I mean, how tough it was in 1960s. How it is right now. So whoever survived all that BS that we've been through, that humanity has been through. Yeah, I want to congratulate you, man, for yeah. No matter how old you are, just yeah, enjoy your life, man. Shit, there are people who didn't made it to this far, so the just uh, don't take shit for granted. Be appreciative of the seconds, the minutes, and the hours that you got left, and yeah, man, enjoy yourself.
sitting inside watching I Love Lucy on the
Even if you are
television.
even if you are drinking water or watching a video, and that's how you get by, surviving all this war and everything that we are going through.
Go ahead and do that. Well, that sounds like a great idea.
Cheers, man.
That sounds like a great idea. That's not a great idea. That's like build like tougher stock. I'm from the 80s, right?
We are the chill guys. Indeed, yes, indeed, that's what we are.
Blockbusters were like double the size of the M80. It was crazy. Playing with them in New York and Long Island in the 80s, as well as the 90s. But vividly great times, absolutely. My God, even my childhood, I can't imagine my children.
Hello, eBay. What's up, eBay?
So, I remember being like 9, 10, like riding out 15 miles from the house, just knowing that I got to get back by a certain time. Like, I'm 2 towns over. And I still you couldn't drink any type of alcohol or beer or any of these things, guys, at all until you were 21. It wasn't a thing, even though everyone did. Right? I'm not saying it's a great thing, but that was what it was here. I'm sure things are different now. I mean, that's what they were doing.
I'm doing fine, man. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, guys, that's what they were doing. So this is like
Man, Mr. Raj.
But guys, listen, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let me know if you guys remember doing any of these things. And again, I want to.
I want to congratulate you guys for making it this far. I don't know how you did that, but we survived it. We survived through all the wars, the sickness, the hatred, the racism, the discrimination, the degradation, what more? The insults, the shit, man, the poverty, bro. We survived through that as well. So I'm pretty sure there are people who still are battling the things that I just if you survive through all that stuff, man, just be appreciative, bro. This interview broke the internet. Or like this internet broke the interview. It's stupid. You say, you know, Alex Ferrari and Fundaxa, they're in here. I'm gonna just say yes, I remember you, just to move on with the conversation.
Your followers are seeing they have a racism problem, a misogyny problem. Do you think that's a super PAC thing behind that?
No, it was the Democratic establishment. That was the.
Finally, so old that you don't
What's up, my guy?
and you just say it. Fucking finally.
You know, that was just, they were sitting there, we had a lot of young people, we had people of color, and yet they create this.
You know, it's kind of interesting on to that.
Isn't it crazy how he's basically
Which the Democrats largely avoided, they feel had some influence in the election, and they started to label us the podcast bros and said that we were sexist and we were racist and bigoted. Exact same strategy to get you out of there.
Yeah, that's what the liberal elite China does. They and you know, liberal Democrats.
You say a lot of people from the hood do that.
We call identity politics.
That's funny.
You're wonderful. You're tremendous. You're gay. You're the greatest human being on earth.
Yeah.
And rather than say, what do you stand for?
Exactly.
Yes, I do like cars, man.
see? You guys see why I used to like this guy a lot? This is why they had to shut him down.
You know, is every gay person brilliant and wonderful and great? No, of course not. Everybody's a human being.
We talk a lot about the Republicans being autocrats and oligarchs and taking over democracy, but from the Democrat perspective, and as I'm a lifelong Democrat, I felt like the Democratic Party
Go ahead.
completely removed the democratic process from its constituents, and they ability of that.
No argument.
What song does a white Supra make?
Like 2016, I was like, this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen.
White Supra. White Supra.
They stole from it, and I'll be honest,
I have no clue. Let me know.
Fucking based, absolutely fucking based, right to his face. He into the ground.
Look, but you have, in the world that I live in, you got a choice.
Yep. Shut him down.
You know, is every gay person brilliant and wonderful and great? No, of course not. Everybody's a human being.
we talk a lot about the Republicans being autocrats and oligarchs and taking over democracy, but from the Democrat perspective, and as I'm a lifelong Democrat, I felt like the Democratic Party completely removed the democratic process from its constituents, and they
Again, listen carefully, boys. Listen.
What do you stand for?
exactly.
Gay, that's fine. Who cares?
Yeah.
But what do you see? You guys see why I used to like this guy a lot? This is why they had to shut him down.
You know, is every gay person brilliant and wonderful and great? No, of course not. Everybody's a human being.
We talk a lot about the Republicans being autocrats and oligarchs and taking over democracy, but from the Democrat perspective, and as I'm a lifelong Democrat, I felt like the Democratic Party completely removed the democratic process from its constituents, and they I think they need to have some accountability of that.
No argument here.
I don't even throw
No argument here.
I wanted you to, like, 2016, I was like, this is going to happen, this guy's going to do it. And it felt like they stole it from it. And I'll be honest, it broke my heart when you supported him.
Fucking based, absolutely fucking based, right to his face. He should have burned the whole thing to the ground.
Look, but you have, in the world that I live in, you got a choice.
Yep.
And, I mean, a lot of people, including my wife, agree with you. But you're down to a choice. Is it going to be Hillary Clinton or is it going to be Donald Trump? Not a great choice.
But it ended up being him anyway, so why don't we burn it down?
Honestly, I agree. Burn the motherfucker down, metaphorically.
Well, because it's easy to say burning it down means that children are not going to have, food to eat, that the schools will deteriorate, people will not have health care.
I got it.
And I'm an elected official. I got to represent the people.
That's fair.
And I can't turn my
my back on.
But then could we not also
You can see what he's saying. I disagree with it, right? But like, I can see what he's saying.
could we not also say if ostensibly there hasn't been a fair primary for the Democrats since 2008, are they not also a threat to democracy? We often hear
Fair enough. That is.
Nah, you said yes.
they're not also a threat to democracy. We often hear
Fair enough. That is. I'm not going to argue with that point.
Wow. Real questions? And this is the reason why people are watching podcasts more than mainstream media. It's because these guys are asking, like, if you're going to lose anyway, why not burn the motherfucker? Exactly. These are real questions, yes. But, yeah, this is an absolute fucking gem. I love it.
I don't know why that got so many attention, but it's kidding. I live in chat is actually chat finally is talking with that's so dope. They finally found each other. Supersonic. Hey boy, how are you? I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine, Mr. Supersonic. But Fondexa say, hey, we're about to say it. Okay, say it. Bobby, I live in Greece. Me? Shit. Give me a few seconds. Be right back.
Heerlijk. Klinkt als weekend. Klinkt als weekend, Corrie? Ja, dat klinkt als een heel goed weekend. Nu, alle AHBO-hapjes, 4 voor 7,50.
Klaar! Kom maar, wacht. Ik zeg maar ho. Kijk dit.
Het is Bol-Tiendaagse met bizar goede deals die je wel moet delen. Zoals American Tourister reisbagage met tot 30% korting. Ga dus snel naar Bol.
In the autumn of 2013, archaeologists made an astounding discovery in China. An ancient irrigation system built over 2,500 years ago. Moreover, this network connected 50 different localities. That's unbelievably massive for the ancient world. But even that is not the most impressive part of this system. You see, scientists still don't have any idea who actually built it. This revelation shook up the conventional belief that ancient Chinese culture developed linearly. It turns out that at that time, there was at least one more advanced society in this region, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Because apart from the well-known Sumerians and ancient Egyptians, thousands of years ago, our planet was home to other, much more mysterious civilizations. In this video, you'll find out which civilization in South America made the mighty Aztecs and Incas look like hillbillies. How did one group of people manage to master technology thousands of years ahead of the rest of humanity? And what chilling secrets of ancient people are still unexplained by modern science? Civilization started to flourish from the That's when humanity
I was definitely smoking.
transitioned from a nomadic way of life to agricultural and
I was definitely
animal
smoking, just to let you know.
Some ancient societies managed to develop faster than others. In 1997, Peruvian researcher Ruth Shabe led excavations along the northwest coast of Peru. She had plans to uncover another monument of the ancient Incas, but instead, she stumbled upon ruins that were at least 4,000 years older than the earliest Inca structures, dating back to the 3rd millennium BC. However, this was just the beginning. The structures of the Norte Chico civilization were unlike any other archaeological findings known to science. Corral, the largest city of this enigmatic ancient society, still being studied by researchers. They've already found several squares, an amphitheater, numerous buildings, and even an irrigation system on its territory. But the real engineering marvel of this ancient city is a few ancient pyramids. Some experts even believe that these might be older than the famous monumental complexes in Egypt. But how did the Norte Chico civilization reach such a level of know-how back in the day when other South America weren't built by ancient people at all, but by someone else? Unfortunately, we probably won't find the answer in this perplexing city. It existed so long ago that it didn't leave many significant clues behind. However, we might get closer to solving the puzzle by looking at another equally mysterious ancient society. Kush, or the Nubian Kingdom, was a state that emerged around the 11th century BC on the territory of modern Sudan. We could easily have overlooked this small ancient civilization if they hadn't conquered Upper Egypt at one point, taking all its knowledge and achievements. Thanks to this breakthrough, the Nubians learned the technology of erecting those famous pyramids and decided to build something similar in their own land. Nubian pyramids were known for their elongated shape and were generally smaller than their Egyptian counterparts. But because of this, the people of Kush managed to construct about 3 times as many of these monuments, a total of around 300. So next time you want to admire some pyramids, forget about Egypt and grab tickets to Sudan. However, the most intriguing of them all is the monumental complex of Meroe. Mysteries have surrounded this place from the very beginning of its existence. According to the ancient Greek historian Diodorus Siculus, once upon a time, the pro-Egyptian priests ordered the Nubian ruler Argamene II to commit suicide. Supposedly, that was his destined fate written in the stars.
I was getting some few.
Argamene didn't take their advice and instead ordered them to be executed.
I was studying a little bit.
After this, the ruler decided to move the capital of the kingdom of Kush farther away from Egypt. And that's how the city of Meroe
I'm studying some few words in Swahili.
This legend. Because even though Nubian pyramids are smaller than the Egyptian ones, building such a quantity of structures in ancient times was practically impossible, unless ancient humans had some really powerful technology up their sleeves. And believe it or not, some societies indeed had something like that. We're used to thinking that humanity was just getting started before our era, but some ancient technical tricks still remain a mystery to us. In the mid-20th century, Nigeria, along with some other African countries, became a real hotspot for mining precious metals and gems. Thousands of European and American entrepreneurs tried to open their own mines there. The luckiest hunter was an English businessman in an old cave on the Jos Plateau. Instead of finding valuable ore, he stumbled upon hundreds of artifacts from an unknown civilization. Later, scientists determined that they belonged to the so-called Nok culture. And it turns out that these ancient humans had learned to extract iron more than 3,500 years before the ancestors of big European businesses. Check this life-sized iron.
Is that your goal, my guy? Supersonic, is that your goal? To be financially independent?
For scientists, it was a game changer. The technology behind making it proves that the Nok culture was the first society in the world to leap straight from the Stone Age to the Iron Age without wasting time in the Bronze Age. Moreover, ancient societies typically didn't splurge on iron for decorative sculptures, reserving it for weapons and tools. But the members of the Nok culture already respected art so much that they were willing to use the finest materials for it. However, the secrets of this culture don't stop there. Their terracotta masterpieces were even more intricate. Ancient artists knew that during the firing of clay figures, gases and steam inside them expanded, leading to cracks and other defects. So these masters ingeniously added ventilation holes to their sculptures, and not just for fun, but with artistic flair. They placed them strategically in the eyes, mouth, nose, and ear shells. This only added to the realism of these artistic creations. Most of the finest life-size sculptures were found not within the settlements of the Nok culture, but buried in open spaces between various communities. Some researchers believe these could have been
You like to joke, huh, Mr. Lusanda?
What if, along with the Nok culture,
You cannot
someone else living
you
at
cannot
that
be
time,
just yourself. You cannot be your authentic self.
advanced technologies? However,
You always
the
have to
Nok culture
you
was
always have
not
to
the
lie
only
or make
similar.
jokes.
The
I mean,
filigree
it's
works
dope.
of
I
the
guess
Renaissance civilization
I guess we shouldn't take
scientists
ourselves so
even
serious,
more.
but
In the
at the same
mid-19th
time,
century,
come
European
on, man.
archaeologists decided to explore one of the cemeteries in the city of Dong Son in northern Vietnam. Underneath relatively recent burials, they found remains at least 2,500 years old. But the most astonishing thing about this ancient burial wasn't just its age. It was the fact that the remains lay in a canoe. It appears that these ancient people used canoes instead of coffins. Furthermore, an analysis of the boat's wood showed that it had indeed been used for sailing. In other words, the ancient Dong Sun
Good
culture
use.
advocated responsible consumption long before it became
What's up, Cam?
trendy. Alongside
What's up,
these
Mr. Cam
burials,
Gonzalez?
experts
Is
found
it
something
Mr.
even
or
more
Mrs.?
curious. A collection of large bronze drums completely covered in filigree engravings and mystical symbols. The largest of such creations, the Pejing Moon, had a diameter of 1 meter 60 centimeters, reaching a height of nearly 2 meters. But how did ancient people play instruments that were taller than themselves? Some experts speculate that these enormous drums were needed for mysterious rituals. But what if they were actually intended for other beings? Creatures whose sizes perfectly matched the massive artifacts. What ancient beings could have taught our ancestors these incredible technologies? On the wall of one of the pyramids built by the Kush civilization in Meroe, there's a peculiar painting of an enormous human effortlessly carrying 2 elephants. Well, in other paintings, people are regular size. Does this mean ancient Nubians depicted an absolute giant on their fresco? What's even stranger is that this isn't the only mention of giants among various ancient civilizations. Members of Central African tribes believe that their entire lineage descended from the giant Mbombo, whom they still worship as a god. Meanwhile, ancient Chinese believe that the whole world was created by the giant Pangu. What
Check de nieuwe Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge. Hij is echt bizar dun. Ik heb hem super verdedigd met
Thanks for the sub,
Mr.
Mr. Gonzalez.
En werk je tegelijk
Or
zonder
Mrs.
haken.
Gonzalez.
Ik scoorde hem bij wel simpel, dus ik had hem super snel in huis.
Head and Shoulders? Ik wist niet dat je roos had. Heb ik niet. De nieuwe Head Shoulders was roos en vet weg en bevat 2 keer zoveel beschermende ingrediënten om te voorkomen dat roos terugkomt. Head Shoulders, tot 100% roosvrij.
Muurtje verven? Nu bij Gamma 50% korting op Flexa strak in de lach. Ook een mengverf.
Commercial.
Mijn verfklus aanpakken? Ik kan het. Gamma.
Ontdek de Eat Natural reep. De Fruits and Nuts reep.
And he cleaved through the primeval chaos with his enormous axe. And then, of course, there's Greek mythology that offers tons of stories about colossal-sized titans. But the largest number of legends of giants are found in North and Central America. And they don't just mention giants. They claim that giants once lived alongside humans. Recent scientific discoveries suggest that this incredible theory might actually be true. Back in the 16th century, Spanish monk and Aztec culture researcher Andrés de Olmos wrote in one of his works that the territory of Mexico was once inhabited by mysterious Kinametsin. That's what Native Americans called tall people. The researcher was convinced that this race of giants built enigmatic
I'm about to appreciate it, bro.
of Norte Chico. In his opinion, this could explain the complexity and scale of these structures. Surprisingly, further findings by scientists in this region only added credibility to this assumption. In 1774, a farmer in the U.S. state of Virginia was strolling along the banks of the Cheat River when suddenly he spotted a pile of bones protruding right from the ground. At first, the man thought it was the skeleton of a cow or a horse, but upon excavation, he was shocked to see that it belonged to a human-like creature. But the creature's height exceeded 2.5 meters. In the following years, researchers and locals found at least 60 more similar giant remains in this region. In one of the burials, they even saw exquisite gold jewelry on the giant's hands and neck. At the same time, regular-sized skeletons found nearby the big one had no gems at all. Does this mean the ancient people respected giants and tried to appease them with valuable gifts? But why did the giants enjoy this much reverence? Could it be because they indeed taught ancient civilizations all the essential technologies? But then why don't we know anything about our wise ancient teachers? Could this information be deliberately hidden from us? Historians have debated for centuries whether another well-known giant, the famous Gilgamesh, hero of the Sumerian epic, truly existed. Since the myths described him as a 5-meter tall giant, scientists had to admit that this whole story was just fiction. That was until the beginning of 2003, when a team of German archaeologists working in the deserts of Iraq ran upon the burial of an enormous creature remarkably similar to King Gilgamesh. Scientists already called it one of the most significant discoveries of modern times.
Well, I bet you better stop before I shatter my fucking bones.
The tomb. Just
Wait.
It's already called it one.
Experts search for grave of legendary Gilgamesh. German archaeologists hope to return to Iraq when it returns normality to examine whether an anomaly in the ground is lost. In the ground is the lost grave of King Gilgamesh, the legendary subject of the world's oldest book. A German-led team believe it has found indication that may tie in with a description in the book describing the king's burial place. However, the experts stress that the chances they have found the grave are still only in the realms of theoretical possibility. Binder of the Bavarian Office for Historical Monuments in Munich, in southern Germany, say tests at the site of the ancient city of Urk had shown elements of some kind of structure. It
Discoveries of modern times, although they couldn't even properly investigate the tomb. Just 2 weeks later, the United States invaded Iraq, and all scientific research had to be halted. However, historians still wonder why the United States suddenly initiated military action. Official sources claimed it was a necessary measure after the September 11th attacks. But Iraq was not directly involved in those crimes. Maybe the U.S. government needed something else. Was it a coincidence that the invasion began almost immediately after archaeologists found Gilgamesh's tomb? And besides, after America's intervention, no one else has researched this site, as all the materials have since been classified. Plus, in 2019, activists said
the applications from peoples in countries included in the U.S. travel ban. Chad, wait, countries included in the U.S. travel ban is Chad, Iran, Libya, North Korea, Syria, Venezuela, Yemen. Seven. That's it. To the United States, the number of waiver applications granted, cable traffic between posts in Cyprus, with a description of analysis of Russia wanting to Cyprus about providing the U.S. with a military base on Cyprus, pertaining to the he with the location of his body and the location of the buried Nephilim. Oh yeah, he was a Nephilim. I remember. But to the U.S. consulate in Mexico, one certain persons who are seeking entry into the U.S. Be immediately processed for asylum or be given 50,000 to return to country of origin. To certain that the delivering parties wanted to see the U.S. take in regards to the internal politics of the Republic of Honduras. FSIAQ 14F and a contract of blah blah blah, copy of the task order, title page, and copy of the task order, current statement, work performance, work statement, reference number, State Department order, and a contract, copy of task order, title, and performance, work statement, department order, and a contract, copy of task order, and title. Do with the countries that are banned.
the documents related to this matter. Yet access to the materials has still not been granted, even though almost all other requests from that period were approved. Could it be that giants really ruled Earth long ago? And that's why the U.S. government is so afraid to disclose this secret. But if that is the case, how did the giants appear on our planet in the first place? Even if we suppose that giants once roamed the Earth, They couldn't have
live.
just fallen from the sky, right? Or could they have? Even in well-known Christian
I just
book
want to live
Genesis, it's
when I
mentioned
grow
that
up.
after the world's creation,
Just
earthly
like
beings
I'm living
started
right now.
marrying the
So
sons
when
of
I
God
grow
who
up,
and as a result of
be
these unions,
doing
giant
exactly what I'm
children
doing
were
right now,
born
just
into the
living and
world.
enjoying
But in another
my
and
time.
chronically sacred text, this episode receives much more attention. The Book of Enoch
Yeah.
is believed to have been written in the 3rd millennium BC. Its author was
You
an
can be a
ordinary man,
businessman if
a
you want, then
descendant
why
of
not?
Adam and Eve. However, he claims
I've
he
done
managed to
enough
speak
jobs
with
already,
the
and I'll
Lord and his assistants
get
in person.
enough jobs
You
in
might
the
think it's a
future, but
typical religious story, as
I'm not
many
stressing on
monks
that.
say they feel the presence of God during deep prayer. But some researchers suggest that Enoch might have actually met God, not metaphorically, but quite literally. One section of Enoch's work is called Heavenly Luminaries and contains detailed accounts of the movements of various celestial objects. But how could an ordinary person possibly know such details 3,000 years ago? Enoch explained it quite simply. He believed that the Lord and his assistants were real, extraterrestrials who could freely travel through space and once took the ancient author aboard their craft. These very assistants were the biblical sons of God who descended from the heavens and became the first members of the giant race. Of course, you may think it's a bunch of religious metaphors. However, the artistry of some ancient cultures only seems to confirm Enoch's words. The Vincha culture, which thrived around the 6th to 5th millennium BC in the territories of modern-day Serbia, Croatia, Romania, and Bulgaria, remains a total mystery for scientists due to its sudden development during the Neolithic era. On many artifacts from archaeological excavations, researchers have noticed sets of symbols that periodically repeated, much like our letters. If this is indeed an alphabet, the Vincha writing system could be considered the oldest in the world. How did a primitive society reach such a level of development 7,000 years ago when other people in the region only knew how to hunt? It seems the
I don't know what
answer
I want to
lies in
become
more
in life.
astonishing relics of the
Okay?
Vincha culture. Mysterious ceramic figurines with triangular heads.
Hey, don't let people put pressure on you on wanting to. You don't have to tell them what you want. Don't do that. Don't let people press on you to do some dumb shit, to say some dumb shit.
People really sculpted their alien gods, which could explain this ancient society's incredible development. Maybe these giants from outer space taught the ancient people writing and a lot of other technologies. Moreover, the Vincha culture isn't the only example of supernatural prehistoric.
That was just an advice to you, Mrs. Polanyi. I don't know.
An ordinary villager was digging a well and suddenly found an ancient cache of jade artifacts. Later, a team of archaeologists arrived at the scene and began their research. But over the next 50 years, they made no further discoveries. The breakthrough only occurred in 1986 when the ancient culture's mysterious relics resurfaced again. But it wasn't scholars who discovered these artifacts. It was everyday workers. Anyway, this time there was enough material for detailed scientific analysis. It turned out that the items were created by the Sanshin Dui culture, one of the most mysterious societies in human history. Among all the artifacts, the most impressive were dozens of colossal bronze heads with square faces and exaggerated features. They also looked like portraits of some alien beings. What's even more interesting is that in ancient Chinese literature, there's a story almost identical to the one recounted in the Book of Enoch. Tu Shi was one of the first mythical rulers of China. According to legend, he ascended a sacred mountain one day and a magical humanoid giant simply came down from the skies to him. Using supernatural communication channels,
Second.
modern experts telepathy. This mysterious giant conveyed knowledge to Fushida about fishing, farming, and practical arts. Most likely, it was this very knowledge that was later used by the masters of the Sanshin Dui culture and other super-developed ancient societies. But why did a group of skilled scientists need 50 years to find what regular workers found without any effort? And could the U.S. government be concealing documents about Gilgamesh for the very same reason? As strange as it may sound, these alien giants offer a plausible explanation for many historical inconsistencies. Their strength alone could have been enough to build the monuments in Norte Chico and countless pyramids in Meroe. They could have easily played the drums in the Dongsun culture and moved the heavy sculptures of the Nok Society. Their very presence could have inspired the artisans of the Vincha and Sanshin Dui civilizations. Could all this be the secret that governments keep trying to protect? However, not all assumptions prove to be true. For centuries, Irish people used to believe that giants created the so-called Giant's Causeway, a unique stone structure on the sea coast. But recently, scientists have proved it's nothing more than the result of long-term erosion. So, what do you think could explain the high level of development of ancient civilizations?
Welkom in het grootste online casino van Nederland. Bij Unibet geniet je van de beste live.
Okay, how is this not getting talked about more? Scientists at UCLA have basically claimed to have cured baldness, and they've been working on this lab-made
cured baldness, okay?
Which they've just finished getting the results back after the first week of testing on patients, and the results are actually insane.
Today we're looking at glitch in the matrix TikTok. Your reality. Welcome back, guys. Thank you to all the channel members for support. I've seen these guys like part 1, 2, and 3. Those are actually my fastest growing videos right now. So here's part 4. Let's try again to get another 2,000 likes this video.
Let's go.
Subscribe. Make sure to smash that subscribe button. We're gonna take a look at some crazy.
Wait, glitches. I was about to show you a few couple glitches in Matrix.
Let's go.
Random crazy facts you probably didn't know. Part 1. Let's get into it. A pair of balls can be ripped open as easily as a bag of chips. Crazy. Due to humans' artificial selection and breeding dogs are evolving eyebrows. Insane. A sloth's claws.
Dogs are evolving eyebrows?
Insane. If you were going insane, you probably would never know. A blue whale's veins are so big that you could swim in it. That's how big their veins are. Insane. If you were to get skinned alive, you would pass from hypothermia, not blood loss. Insane. A box jellyfish has multiple eyes, no brain, but yet the eyes can see an image. Crazy. Crows are so petty that they will remember your face and hold a grudge against you if you ever do them wrong.
And that's true.
And it will mess with you, yeah. One of the most common places to find an unalive body is on the toilet.
What?
Insane. Come back for part 2, because it gets more insane.
I had a glitch in the Matrix story, so just listen while I pack eggs, because it's insane, and it happened today. So, I bought a house in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing around me. This is relevant. So, I leave today to run to the grocery store real fast to get something for dinner, and I pull out of my driveway, I go to the end of the road, and when I get up to the end of the road, the car that turns the corner to come down my road, passing me, is my old self. In my old car. It's me. So when this happens, I have this flash of a memory of me getting lost out here when I was younger. I didn't know where I was, and at the time, cell phones didn't have GPS on them. I never had GPS in the car. And I was lost out here. And I drove down this road.
Wait. What? In Mexico there is a purge?
And this is the middle of the day. I'm not tired.
You say in Mexico there is a purge? Let me search that shit up, bro. Like what? That's not funny, bro. That's not funny. Let me search it up. I got friends who are from Mexico, so it's like good thing. It's not here, bro. You know. Now, let me see what's going on. Doesn't show. Why? Mexico news. Mexico news. Does it have to do with the Sinaloa cartel, bro? I have. If you go on my channel, go on my YouTube channel, and then you'll find it. You'll find my. Find anything on YouTube. They are showing. Yeah, the only thing I see is like Sinaloa cartel leader is killed. That's all. It's just a 3-minute video from 2 days ago. But they don't show anything what's going on in Mexico. Like they. You'll find my TikTok on my YouTube post. Just go there, then you'll find it. No, it's fucked up, man. I need to. Mexico suing company that helped Mr. Beast produce video. Rightfully so. I understand. Depression of tropical storm Alvin expected. Okay, Mexico had a plan of 7.5 billion to gamble to disrupt the Panama Canal. But that was a couple months ago, right? Mm. Got shoved in the face. Showing anything. Meet the drug lords inside the real narcos. Colombia. I don't know, man. All this narco shit is just beyond me. Arrest, officer shot, more storms. Let me just play something. Learn what is going on in this world.
Hi, ik ben Maarten. Wil jij weten hoeveel jouw auto echt waard is? Ga naar Wij Kopen.
6:47, time for the morning rush. Members of an Albuquerque church are continuing to mourn 2 of their longtime members after they were killed in a murder-suicide. Stephen and Marsha Bachmeyer, they were killed early Saturday by their youngest son, Andrew, who police say was suffering from a mental health illness. Revival Church lead pastor Andres Lopez hopes that the tragedy will shed a light on mental health problems.
A Colorado man is in custody after leaving his son in a hot car here in Albuquerque. Yesterday, police arrested 45-year-old Michael Clahesi after they say he was seen on surveillance video walking into the Walmart on Carlisle near Manal, leaving his 6-year-old son in the back seat for more than 20 minutes. Clahesi is now facing child abuse charges.
2 16-year-old boys recently caught with a gun at a Trisco High School are out of custody
Gone to
this
school.
morning. Albuquerque Public School police say that a family member of one of the boys told them that one of the teens had a gun with him on campus. Authorities searched it and did not find a weapon, but later found a gun in the car. Both teens were charged with unlawful carrying of a deadly weapon on school premises. Right.
Mid to upper level clouds present, but we're rain free and not as chilly and a little bit less humid than yesterday morning. While it is in the low to mid 60s in Albuquerque right now, a very mild start. Most other areas of the metro in the 50s. A warmer and drier afternoon, but thunderstorms still possible in New Mexico.
A New Mexico police officer is in critical condition after a traffic stop turned into a deadly shooting that left a suspect dead. Bloomfield police say around 11 Monday night, Officer Timothy Ontiveros was shot in the neck and shoulder by a driver during a routine traffic stop. A second officer on scene then shot the driver, killing him.
A woman found dead near a trail outside of Santa Fe has been identified. On Friday, a hiker found a woman's body at the Hyde Memorial State Park. Yesterday, police identified her as 43-year-old Laura Frysmith of Santa Fe. The Office of the Medical Investigator says she may have suffered a medical episode.
The mayor of Santa Fe is touting the success he's seeing addressing homelessness within the city. Mayor Alan Weber says a micro-community was established at Christ Lutheran Church and houses 10 people. On site, there are hygiene stations, individual rooms, and 24-hour staffing. The city is now looking for more properties to implement micro-communities. Ryan.
And clouds will be more plentiful today, partly to mostly sunny though the next couple of afternoons. We'll have to watch out for a slightly breezier evenings because of east
It's sunny in US. Man, it's raining over here, man. Shit.
Park, no major weather complaints, but rainfall more likely this weekend.
Learning more about plans for the inmates in a Hobbs prison that
You say that was my day?
now with the state. The Corrections Department says that it will stop using
My
the
day's,
correctional facility by June the 30th.
My day's
That's after
going
its
well,
private
man.
owner, Geo Group, opted to not renew his contract with the county.
But I can't find anything about
to other prisons.
Pickleball, pickleball players of all ages and levels will soon have a new place
what's
to play
going
here
on
at
in
the
Mexico.
Metro. Premier Pickleball is an indoor facility. It'll feature 12 courts, a skinny court, and a dinking area. Chief Operations
Now we
Officer
could
Marty
get in
Garcia says
first
the
with this
facility
kind
named
of
the
indoor
Pickler will bring
pickleball. What the fuck
climate-controlled
is a
courts
pickleball?
to the city. The facility is set to open today.
A district court judge has now denied the Trump administration's motion to dismiss a lawsuit against the Department of Government Efficiency, also known as DOGE. New Mexico Attorney General Raul Torres is leading that lawsuit, which claims that Elon Musk has been unlawfully using executive authority over the federal government without proper constitutional appointments. Ryan.
And taking a look at traffic right now, no major accidents nor slowdowns. It's just getting a little bit busier around the Big I. And taking a look at Tracker, heading west on I-40 around 6th Street. As Tracker gets on the ramp of the interstate, we do notice, again, there are some passing cars and trucks, but pretty good traffic flow. We'll have more traffic updates throughout the rest of the morning.
As a growing number of Argentinians
No,
opt
you
to be
do know it's
childless
gonna
in a
provide
country
dope for
suffering
kids.
from economic instability, pampered dogs have become the go-to companion. Argentina's capital of Buenos Aires is among the most pet owners per capita in the world. According to a recent survey by the Pew Research Center, that's about 20% more than the average city in the United States.
And now it's time for the 5 facts.
At number 5, pickleball players of all ages and levels. They will soon have a new place where they can play here in the Metro. Premier Pickleball's indoor facility is going to feature 12 courts, a skinny court, and a dinking area. Chief Operations Officer Marty Garcia says the facility named the Pickler. It will bring climate-controlled courts here to the city. He also says that players could have a chance to play at the highest level, like the Professional Pickleball Association of Major League Pickleball. The facility, which is set to open today, is located at what used to be the Cons Home Plus near Eubank and I-40.
At number 4, members of an Albuquerque church are continuing to mourn 2 of their longtime members after they were killed in a murder-suicide. For more than a decade, Stephen and Marcia Bachmeyer could be spotted nearly every Sunday at Albuquerque Revival Church in the International District. The Bachmeyers were killed early Saturday by their youngest son, Andrew, who then took his own life. Revival Church lead pastor Andres Lopez knew that once word of their death spread, his sermon would be different. Albuquerque police believe Andrew Bachmeyer was suffering from a mental health illness.
And at number 3, chances of rain still possible in eastern and northern New Mexico. Mostly warmer and drier in Albuquerque and southwest New Mexico, but severe weather still possible along the east slopes of the not only Sacramento Mountains into southeast New Mexico, but rain is pretty likely today in the northeast highlands. More chances of rain tomorrow with even stronger thunderstorms in east New Mexico.
At number 2, a New Mexico police officer is in critical condition after a traffic stop turned into a deadly shooting that left a suspect dead. Bloomfield police say around 11 Monday night, Officer Timothy Ontiveros pulled over a driver for a routine traffic stop. That's when police say the driver shot Officer Ontiveros in the neck and shoulder. A second officer on scene then shot the driver, killing him. The San Juan County Sheriff's Office is taking over the investigation. Police are not releasing the name of the suspect who was killed, as they're still notifying family.
And at number 1, a Colorado man is in custody after leaving his son in a hot car here in Albuquerque. Yesterday, police arrested 45-year-old Michael Clohessy. This is after they say that he was seen on surveillance video walking into the Walmart on Carlisle near Manal and leaving a 6-year-old son in the backseat of the car. According to a criminal complaint, Clohessy told officers that the boy did not want to go into the store, adding that he thought he would only be in there for less
Maybe
than
when I
15
turn
minutes.
90, I don't know.
He is now facing child abuse charges.
Point of algebra. Yeah, it's not.
God, the UK, US, see guys like me, Newsom, it's hard, man. It's hard.
That's the chat. That's the chat.
Even though I still do a lot. No, but yeah, for real. But I mean, I've always tell my audience, man, no matter what color you go, you can always make it. Yeah, but appreciate it, man. You told me to never forget you, bro. Yeah. Man, here still, man. Bro, you still going, yes. Oh my God. 3 years ago. Holy. Bro. Yeah. I'm on the graph, bro. Bro. I need to get to 100K subscribers. Yeah. I need a plaque. Bro, how old are you? 24. 25 now. Bro, you got so much time ahead of you, man. Keep at it. Honestly, yeah. Bro, that's it, bro. This helps, bro. Honestly, getting out and getting your face. 400 mil, bro. Shout it. I'm shouting him out. 400 mil. Check him out. I need to get to 100K subs. Gee. Time Mumsy, I'm in the world a better place, man. Facts, especially when it ends, bro. Yeah. How much are you, bro? Yeah. Try not to laugh at yes. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Bro, good to see you, man. Good to see you, man. Of course, keep at it, man. Likewise. Take care. Hey, what's up, bro?
Yeah, man.
How we doing? Love the top, man.
I know your birthday's in 20 days. So...
Oh, well, yeah. No way.
Right.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Wait, you're such a great brother, JJ, in so many ways. Oh, that's so... Bro, thank you, man. I'm going to be, what, 32? Oh, God.
All the best. I'm just 22, right?
Yeah, bro. Well, enjoy it, man. Enjoy your 20s.
Yeah,
let's do it.
JJ's in London.
Thank you.
Nice. Yeah, let's do it, man.
Dope. In London, man.
Saudi are signing players like it's FIFA with unlimited coins. What Lamin's father did after Lamin's renewal is out of this world. Al Hilal offered Bruno 200 million euros salary, take it or leave it, and 100 million euros to United, but he must sign within 72 hours. Ansu Fati has officially left Barca and joined Monaco on loan. De Bruyne has officially joined Serie A champions Napoli, and Liverpool are breaking world record again by signing Wirtz for 126 million.
Motherfucker.
Rashford and Sancho will all return to United at the start of the season. And finally, Lamine Yamal renewed until 2031. And his dad started flexing his son's new salary on Instagram.
Fuck. See, we thought we had words, but no. He's going to Liverpool. Wirtz is going to play for Liverpool. I thought Real could use him. I mean, crazy thing is like No, no, no. Liverpool has enough midfield that could play on the central attacking midfield. Yet they are buying another player that plays on that position. I'm like, now are you seeking competition or what? What is the whole deal of buying all these players in the same position? Where are you gonna play the rest then? Doing good, man, Mr. Davin. We don't need that. We don't.
Cookies and cream van Ben Jerry's. Heerlijke brownie chunks en cookie swirls. Dig in.
I am disabled, and I like to do things fast. And now fast just got better. Fast just got better.
Nieuw Robijn Quick Wash. Beter tegen nare geurtjes met een heerlijke geursensatie. Nieuw Robijn Quick Wash. Speciaal voor korte wasjes.
Take it back to Get Out. Not only was Daniel Kaluuya's girl luring black men by her milk and getting them killed off, his homeboy was spending the entire movie trying to warn the nigga, but nah, the milk is more important than his life. And when that shit hit the fan and he tried to tell his girl to dip, look at how she did him.
Close now! Now! Jeez!
You know I can't give you the keys, right, babe?
What's up, Peyton? Let's see.
It was that part in the movie where I was like, yo, buddy, yo, he gone. Oh my God, bro. We got another video we're about to check out right now. I know the homie's probably in a little bit of a sour mood, so we're gonna try to check out something that's gonna change the mood on the situation. So what are we checking out, bro?
Nah, let him.
Video from Zephyr.
Let's see what we might expect from this idiocracy.
Stop. Wow, Snow Buddy mind control? That's what we call it now? Snow Buddy mind control must be stopped. We're gonna check this out. Should be an interesting one. Let's get right to this video. I already know there's gonna be some shenanigans. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Expose him!
Very happy to work with you.
This nigga's sick. This is a sick Negro. This is a sick Negro. Come on.
Yeah.
Catches, puts up a play.
You know, there is a lot of things you as a black man have to be careful of in this life. Police, your mom's belt, other black people. I'm telling you, it is truly treacherous out there. But one threat that has seen an unsustainable rise as of late is the
Black men suffer from
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. Peyton is Peyton is bye. I removed him. Yeah.
You know, Cat Williams famously said, it takes 2 weekends for a woman to ruin your life. And I'm not gonna lie, yes.
I like most of the time I give it a couple minutes, just to relax, because they always expect you to react. They want you to they want you to feel some type of way. They want you to react over it. But you need to give it a few couple minutes and then remove them and have a conversation about it, or just move on.
Money hypnosis is a trance, a daze, placed on particularly a black man by a white woman. And under that hypnosis, let's just say these men will routinely do the most illogical
Let's
things
go!
just to get the milk. You know, niggas will do stupid things for far less money.
How are you rich and you're robbing people?
That's the entirety of Alcatraz. The moment you say you won't at the end of the sentence, this would do way more for less. And sadly, white women are on that list. And I know some of y'all watching. Well, Zeph, I don't know black people under the hypnosis. So, dog, who who are these niggas? And that is a wonderful question. But even if you don't know any, black men under the hypnosis are like listening to J. Cole.
This for equation. What's your favorite game? I have many, bro. I like.
Need to cut it off at all costs. And I ain't even exaggerating. I don't even think y'all realize you can't even legally fly out a shorty to crush in the United States. It is a literal law. And you want to know why the law exists? Because of a snow bunny hopper. Dog, I knew it. I'm telling you, the effects of snow bunny hypnosis will literally affect a country's laws.
Boxer and the White Slave Act for more info. Don't ever say Zephyr ain't educational.
Do not take what I'm telling you lightly. And Marvel rivals themselves tell you how much of a threat this is. Now this game's been...
Mons was flying snow bunnies in the 60s. Shit. You say yours is GTA. I play GTA too, man. Right now I'm watching In the Clutch. Snow Bunny mind control must be stopped. if you understand that, the Snow Bunny mind control. Have you ever got that? Have you ever been mind controlled by Ace?
The politics over Boudani.
It's crazy that they're calling white women snow bunnies. It's fucked up.
Because tell me why her ultimate is called.
But I understand it though.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
I beg your pardon.
Controls your teammates and have them go after you. You don't find that suspicious?
It is.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? In the same game, she specifically states, I had my fill with Black Kings. Nah, she know exactly what she was doing. She said, Phil, my dog, what do you mean?
On your phone? That's crazy.
Example, don't worry, I got you. We can take it to King Kong. That nigga an OG snow bunny hopper. This man put the entire country under peril just so he could get his milk. And this movie was made in the 1940s by white.
First, he was the first dude that got Snow Bunny mind controlled, and he fumbled that bag, man. Yeah, he took that girl to the tower. What was it? Eiffel Tower? Eiffel Tower, but yeah.
Directors. Now watch you.
He fumbled.
You really think they were talking about a giant monkey? No.
King Kong fumbled.
That is the main video. Just like King Kong, y'all men under the snow bunny hypnosis will destroy everything around you just to get at that snow bunny. It's like what Krillin did to 18. Just imagine Krillin is black. And y'all doing all this risk. Some of these snow bunnies,
somebody sells Velma.
They gonna destroy your life. It's over. In situations like this, you just gotta ask them.
So you folding?
How old are you? Everybody in the chat. How old are you?
What we talking about? I don't know. Sinners. King James, appreciate the sub. I don't know. Too much street.
Oh, man. Nah, bro. I'm good, man. If I see you in, bro.
She already in there. You just see it afterwards.
Nah.
She ain't gonna show you the fangs before.
I'll figure out someone. Whoa.
Yeah. GG.
I gotta pay attention. You know, I'm gonna pay attention.
I got you, bro.
Whoa, hey! What is that? Whoa.
Why would some niggas put themselves in this? Now, I would say most of the time, it's a fetish. I feel like some of you niggas like being called a nigga.
What?
And you know, fetishization is a problem with every race. It's a problem everywhere. I cannot tell you the abnormal amount of Japanese obsession. Why do you think they're racist now? Y'all don't even respect the culture for real. Y'all just be like, black men experience it too. We got women on TikTok talking about some, oh my god, dreadheads. Like, yeah, dreads definitely make the nigga. And I feel like some men really be falling for women like this. They be falling for women who don't even like them. They just like the aesthetic of a nigga. It remind me of Bad Baby and any genre woman like her, to be honest. Like, dog, just be yourself. It's okay. And you can turn it around for niggas too, because I promise you, some of y'all got a fetish for white women, even though it may be for revenge purposes.
It's time for us to stand up for ourselves. He's spitting. Infiltrate the white gene pool. Big fella, start breeding with these white women.
Fumbled.
And we like 5 minutes in the video, and I know some nerds in the comments are still not convinced. They gonna be like, well, Zeph, this is just a game. I'ma need some proof in real life. Well then, my nigga, I got you. Look no further than Shannon Sharp, an unfortunate victim.
Oh my god.
He's one of the most popular
Shannon Sharp.
on the planet right now. I promise
Another
you, he just
fumble.
posted Who Want Me on Twitter. He'll have 50 aunties in his comments talking about some, let me cook you some oxtail, baby. He is a 50-year-old NFL superstar. He has no shortage of women around him. So I want you to hold my hand and look at me in my eyes when I ask you this. You telling me the best choice for this nigga was a 19-year-old white woman? This is the most prime example of how victims of this will crash their whole lives away just for the syrup, the sauce, the milk. Number one, she's 19. Is she legal? Correct. Does it make it right? So, no. Y'all be saying Kendrick Lamar makes ugly music. Shannon Sharp was the same age as Kendrick is right now, before the girl he was piping was born.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
That is a crazy.
That's a crazy analogy.
To say he was the age that Kendrick is right now when that girl was born. That is wild.
Yeah. Yeah. That's for the life of me, I don't know why.
Somebody said she can't even drink yet.
Yeah, man, I'm good on that.
Now he's about to throw his entire career away for what? For milk. I knew it. Like I said in the video earlier, them snow bunnies gonna drop you quick. Now the case is still ongoing. If it's real, lock his ass up. I don't
Lock
say
his
that. There
ass
are
up.
some things in this court case, if you're in a right state of mind, you wouldn't even let happen. Because only a nigga under the hypnosis will let a girl talk to him this type of crazy. Talking about some, I want you to put this big black baby in me. You let a white woman says you want your big black baby and you still with her? No! How am I gonna do that? Bro, you gotta be petty, nigga. This man Shannon Sharp is a terrible case. I can keep going about this nigga alone. She was really in them DMs talking about some, I know you miss this booty.
I don't know what booty she talking about, Art, because I didn't see no booty. I saw 2 pale, ashy, extra flat buttermilk biscuits.
Hey, yo.
She claimed what she got.
And this is just one of many examples. Magic Johnson wanted to play with snow bunnies, honey bunnies, caramel bunnies. I don't even know, dog. That nigga just a freak. And not only did he ruin his career in his prime, he now got his bodies in flames like OJ in the afterlife. We can take it back to Get Out. Not only was Daniel Kaluuya's girl luring black men by her milk and getting them killed off, his homeboy was spending the entire movie trying to warn the nigga, but nah, the milk is more important than his life. And when that shit hit the fan and he tried to tell his girl to dip, look at how she did him.
Oh, jeez.
You know I can't give you the keys, right, babe?
Go on. Yeah.
Commercials. Speak.
Weet ik niet. De nieuwe Head & Shoulders was roos en vet weg en bevat 2 keer zoveel beschermende ingrediënten om te voorkomen dat roos terugkomt. Head & Shoulders, tot 100% roosvrij.
Vegan kipstukjes van de vegetarische slager. Kip lekker.
Geen tijd om lang te schrobben? Gebruik Dreft Max Power met de sterkste vetoplossende formule van Dreft. Maakt het 5 keer minder schrobben. Dus is het zo gepiept. Dreft Max Power. Maximale power, minimaal schrobben.
Recycle je oude telefoon en krijg nu €200 bovenop de inruilwaarde als je een nieuwe koopt.
Okay, gotta charge my phone. What's up, Sia?
It was that part of the movie where I was like, yo, buddy, he's gone.
I fucking love it.
How you doing?
You know I can't get you the keys, right, babe?
How you doing, Piari?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. That nigga knew it was over. We can take it to sinners. My dog Stack was ducking Shorty whole movie despite how crazy she was talking. And sadly, he folded at the worst possible time. That boy was hypnotized from this scene forward. And we sadly all know what
What's up,
happens
Mina?
next. But hey, that's why I mess with my dog, Preacher Boy. He was on my track
Preacher
since
boy.
yesterday. Pulling up in
Preacher
that big West
boy.
Mississippi cool. I ain't gonna lie, he's just like me.
Preacher boy. Preacher boy. Preacher boy. I, I, I just want this. Preacher boy. You say you just had dinner? I'm doing okay. I just had dinner. Nice, nice. Nice to hear that. So I want to be noticed. I had never been noticed on live because there's so many people. So Mina, I see you, man. I see you. But to see what you had, what you had for dinner. I'm doing I'm doing great. I've been I woke up too early and decided to do multiple things. And now I'm just resting, watching videos. I I ate. I went outside, did some. I had to pick some couple stuff at the store, and I was away for since the morning. And now I'm here. You had salad, okay? And thank you, Mina. Oh, what time is it right now? Fuck, fuck. Hey, I gotta call. I gotta call it too much. I had to call my doctor, and yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess that I had to call my doctor for my back, make an appointment, and guess what? The time passed. It was a half hour ago, and I think they closed now. So I gotta make that appointment tomorrow morning, very early. I will, I'll be okay. I'll be doable. Mm, she said, I like chocolate. Mm. Yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, I like Sia, are you a Valentine? I just wanted to ask because this a good this a very good. Are you a Valentine? Do you do you beat some do you beat some nigga up if they don't listen? Wait, I'm gonna bring this back. I'm gonna bring it back. They say Okay, okay, I'm gonna bring it back. Bring it back. But I like chocolate. Yeah, that's what Asian women say. Supadika. That's what she said. Okay. Mm-hmm. They so violent. There, there. We say if any girl is beating you up, you shouldn't be in that relationship in the beginning with. I agree. I totally agree. It's like, uh, what the fuck? Like, yo, man, hello from Afghanistan. What's up, Mr. Atamas Khan? I'm trembling, trying to defend Kai. Yeah, yeah. Dude, Mary Casey. That's fucked up. Mm. Dude is so strong, but she spits on him. She smack his head. Uh, I don't know. She insults him, and he's still in love with her. That's kind of crazy, right? But do you understand that love is just. And if a nigga does that, if I oh, sorry, if I not just a dude, a normal man, another male does it to him, and then it's a fight. It's straight up a fight. Men are so different, bro. Ooh. Aura from it, crazy. Um, I'm disappointed. He, yeah, you start swimming. He said he didn't. He did. Nah, nah. I'll see you, Cam. See you next time. When I used to, I'll see, I'll see how long I'm gonna keep being live. How long am I even live right now? I don't know. But yeah. Okay, that was that. World tattoos. Eh, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, Ace is in the chat. That's crazy. What's up, man? You say I got this discharged last week. Took me a while to cope up. But, how you doing, man? You say you got discharged? Was you in the hospital? I'm not playing anything. I was just watching some couple videos. It's been a while seeing you in the chat. I didn't know. Are you alright though? You had a bad fracture. Oh, that's messed up. I didn't know that he got that. Um, I didn't know how severe it was, but that's messed up, man. I'm lucky that you got discharged from it. That's dope. Mm, I can't. I, I've. I can't complain. I'm doing well. I can complain. My back is kind of fucked up, but I need to get it fixed. I had to call the doctor today, a half hour ago, and now they're closed, so I'll have to do that tomorrow morning. But yeah, I've been working out, but I cannot continue doing the heavy load considering I still have back pain. So now I need to just rehab by doing nothing before I get treated. But yeah, sometimes even at home, I try to work out with this thing. Yeah, man, man. People, the thing is, it's internal, right? It's internal. And so it, you you can see the pain from outside, but I know how it feels inside, and I can tell you, bro, it's fucked up. You say you'll leave soon. I'm in 11th grade now. That's dope. By the way, I did tell you about my person. I thought you say that you did well in a couple subjects. Did you even tell me about just about your result? But you say you are in 11th grade, so from what I'm hearing, you did well, right? On your exams. I got 90% in my guy. Congratulations, bro. Shit, just spilled. Do people got tattoos in the chat? Are there people with tattoos in the chat? I don't have any tattoos. I'll be lying if I did. Is there anybody with tattoos in the chat? I'm asking. Wait. You say it's quite good. It is. My highest were 90 in English and 95 in computer science. That's dope. That's dope. So we got a smart fella in computer science over here. Thanks a lot, bro. You're looking good with beard. Not gonna lie. Appreciate it, bro. I don't have any tattoos on my body, bro, and I'm Muslim, so I don't think I think it will be accepted very well by my society. But I always wanted them, but no, I don't have no tattoos. Okay, I see you soon, my guy. Thanks, bro. Why? Baptized? Getting tattoos just like getting baptized. That's crazy. Hey, I'm not judging nobody. If you got tattoos, it's okay, man. Your praying hands. That's fucked up. Oh God, bro. I'm watching in the class the most outrageous, the worst tattoos, worst types of tattoos that people should get. You know, uh, some people get praying hands, some people get a dollar sign. I don't know, man, some crazy shit. But that's what I'm watching. Yes, I'm a gamer, but I'm not gaming right now. I'm just watching videos on my PlayStation. And hi to Ellis and hi to Tamid Mina. Ball is live. There we go. Mm. They are missing a layup, and then they say ball is live. And what's the trick? They say he's trash. Let him shoot. McDonald's, bro. No, McDonald's is crazy. Having a McDonald's tattoo is crazy. You must. Yeah, I'm loving it with, I'm loving it below on it too. That's fucking stupid. That's stupid. That's kind of hard though. You know, I play PlayStation, so but nah, I would never get a PlayStation tattoo on my body.